Coba. Nih lihat nih tidak usah. Hi bro, hello guys, everyone.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So off we go then.
Frank Rijkaard's presence here in the middle will be massive, Peter. He's so physically dominant, such a destroyer.
But he does have a certain X factor as well, doesn't he?
Yeah, and that's the side of his game that makes him so special, that ability to play on the front foot, triggering counter-attacks.
He's had a shot! Goal! Barcelona! And that's
GG
got him
bro.
off to a flyer!
That's the purpose and intensity they showed from the first moment. They really did fly out of the blocks here.
A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. No, he's missed it.
The moans and groans are predictable. He felt compelled to try.
And it's Fernandez. Good ball, good take. That is straight up in no man's land. Vardiol. It's Camavinga. He's not played the ball, that's a foul.
Bro.
Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here. That carried quite a threat. Martinez. Lisandro Martinez promptly onto that, and that is that. And here's Soboslai. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Fernandez. Now it's Mbappe. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Mbappe gets into some space. Aimed in towards the centre.
Portugal really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Guardiol. Shoots! Hits off target and by quite a way.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Portugal choosing to make the first change.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
Guardiol. Now it's Dembele. Nicely weighted ball. Rice kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Looking for a runner. Oh no, this does not look good. Rice. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Looking for options for movement. And it's Grimaldo.
Hey. Bro, this.
Stood up well to him
Good,
there.
bro. Hey,
Most accurate pass. Dembele. Now it's Mbappe. Fernandez. Well, that's cause for mild irritation. Chance, surely! They've done it! And there
bro.
we have it, the 2-goal cushion. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Yeah, the goal was really well worked. Look, the game is a constant search for space, and he found a pocket.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Musiala gets into a good position. Terrific header!
Goalkeeper
And kicked out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Portugal are opting for an early change in personnel. They've decided against waiting until half-time. And it's Grimaldo. Defending was strong and firm. Oh, that's fabulous. Dembele. Musiala. And they can counter here. Portugal are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Bernardo Silva.
Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality.
Rodri. And it's Van Dijk. Saliba. Rice is onto it in a flash. Now it's Osimhen. Driving forward. And here's Musiala. Rodri.
one touch pass.
Fernandez.
Touch pass.
Fernandez goes steaming forward. Now he's got space here. And he's cut it out. And it's Fernandez. Dembele. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Portugal certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing. Don't leave the door open for the opposition.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
And no, that was never going to make it. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Now it's Martinez. Rodri. Grimaldo. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Osimhen. He has a look up. And he's there to get it away.
bro, இந்த மேட்ச் போச்சு, ஒன்றும் பண்ண முடியாது.
Osimhen.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Now it's Mbappe. Pass somewhat off target. Oh, terrible pass. And he skips past his man. He's found a way through. And he shoots! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Really tidily gathered and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And he's in on goal. Oh, he certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Grimaldo is behind this one. So the perfect chance to get one back. He's gone direct. And that's off target. Van Dijk. Oh, easy pickings there. Now that looks a decent ball. He's having a shot! Okazaki. Now that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Neymar. Nice looking ball. That's beautifully weighted. Bayer breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Rice. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Little pass back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
And he's quick to snatch it back. Now this could be a chance. Aimed beyond the defence. Kunde gets rid without sophistication. Now it's Messi. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. The less said about that pass, the better. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run.
Big chance! Fantastic from Martinez! That is a gem! An absolute gem! It had to come! It just had to come! He had to have his say! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Plays a sharp little ball here. Knocks it out wide. Played in deep. Climbs up big! And that would have won it.
Well, his movement has certainly picked up. He's got that decisive goal on his mind.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Knocks it into space. Flings it across. It's out for a goal kick. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Well, that has not gone well. Neymar. And it's Rice. Neymar. Ah, such a clever touch. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And it's Neymar. And that's gone loose. And it's made its way to him. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And that will be it. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent who...
Hey bro. Dia FC.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And that gets things running. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air. And what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Knocks it out wide. And it's Conte. Foot in. Goes looking wide. Zola. He has found a way through. And it's made its way to him. Pele! He's scored!
What a super start. A total shocker for the opponents. Talk about how to wrestle control. That's how you do it.
You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Manchester United are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Konate clears it away. Zola. Now it's Pedri. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Batistuta. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And he's chosen to go back. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Kante cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Manchester United are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. And the pass is intercepted. Kamavinga. That is ended up in no man's land. Donatoni.
Manchester United are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Conte. And Donatoni. Now it's Kaká. And it's Nagatomo. Kaká. Steaming on goalwards. Cristiano. Oh, what a climb! It's a goal! Manchester United are back on level terms. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. It's Van Basten! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Nagatomo looking to go deep. Oh, that was vital. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. That's a lovely, neat pass. And he's in on goal. Donadoni! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Zola, and he's had it nicked away. Quality ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And he's only too happy to take that back. And
That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Passing nice and neat. Played out wide. Played back in. Chance, surely! Oh, surely that deserved better.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Pass somewhat off target. And this is Ronaldo.
Cristiano Ronaldo really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Kaka touches it back, and it's Nagatomo. Looking to play him in. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And that's really well manoeuvred.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Zanetti is fouled. Zanetti, he's found a way through. Now the delivery. And we've reached half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Reflections on the first half?
Manchester United will be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remained calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. And so we're off again.
Manchester United have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Pirlo conjures time and space where few can. Martinez. Pedri. Martinez. It's gone out for a throw-in. And he's intervened well there. Pedri. Zola. And it's Pirlo. Now it's Pele. That's gone for a throw-in. Pedri. Beckenbauer defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Oh, this looks sharp.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
The ball's a header! Off the post! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Aimed beyond. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Goal! Manchester United! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Manchester United take the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
And it's Zanetti. Oh, no joy this time. Pedri. Camavinga. Van Dijk. Here's a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Plays a sharp little ball here. Ronaldo receives it in a wide position. Tries to play it through. That'll be a throw. Torres! Denied by an instinctive save.
Fernando Torres clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And this is real chance! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. Conte, in by Conte. That's a decent clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. That pass has been well intercepted. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Manchester United perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Into the last quarter of an hour. And here's Batistuta, looking for options for movement. And he can clear it away. And that's been won straight back. Ribéry. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Pirlo. Van Dijk. Martinez. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Khan breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Ribéry. Batistuta. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Donatoni. Out to the left it goes. Can he get on the end of this?
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Manchester United close now to seeing this one through to the end. Now it's Batistuta.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Serginho is one whose deliveries we all know about. Serginho has got himself a free kick. We are into stoppage time. And he's whipped it across. It's a goal kick. So that's it. It is all over. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the people of Buenos Aires do their football like no other people. So different to anything else you will see anywhere else. There really is no imitating this. There is certainly no improving upon it. So off we go then.
Well, Peter, it's easy to heap praise on players that play further up the field, but they couldn't do what they did without the unsung heroes doing the dirty work, and Frank Rijkaard is amongst the very best in the business.
Some say the best ever.
Yep, and I can see why. He's about as sophisticated as players come, and his role covers everything from reclaiming the ball to, well, pretty much everything else. Only a man of his caliber and cleverness can do that.
Vardiol did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Back into the middle. It's a good spell of possession, this. Good ball, good take. And he's quick to get it clear again. Ball is over the line. Vardiol, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Park Ji-sung. Manchester United are in... Van Basten!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Szoboszlai. And it's Conte. Park Ji-sung gets into a good position. That's very neat. Zanetti picks it up out wide. Good running, strong and purposeful. It's a promising position, and he's picked it up out wide. Madrid have got it back, and they'll have another go. Now it's Van Basten. Out towards the flank. Kaká. And this is... And he shoots! And it's hit the woodwork and out! If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Kaká. And this is Ronaldo. And that was nowhere near his best. Forlan. Forlan takes control of it and he's on the move. Manchester United finding their passes. Kaká. Kaká cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. Conte. Here's Nagatomo. And it's Zanetti. And it's Park Ji-sung. Van Basten. And he's managed to get free.
Oh, really well played.
Drives it in. And it's claimed by the keeper. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Szoboszlai. Skillfully cut out. He is... Can he finish? And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Madrid with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. And there's the shot! Goal! Manchester United! Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Van Basten really has looked sharp, hasn't he? I get the feeling he fancies himself against this defence now.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Kaká.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Just eases him off the ball. And it's Van Basten. Chance! They want to be quick to recover this. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. No way through there. Kaká. Kaká conjures time and space where few can.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Mbappe looking to get on the end of this. And we hit half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Manchester United have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Manchester United really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Forlan. Whistle's gone, that's foul. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. There was plenty of power on that. And they win it back again. Mbappe. Good purposeful running this. Chance, surely! Oh, it's come off the upright. No mistake.
What are you using to stream, bro? OBS, bro.
Well,
I
it
learn
looks
as
like we have ourselves a
OBS,
real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage,
Hi,
for their
bro.
attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Sharp,
Learners.
simple,
Hi, bro.
satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Madrid grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Yo, bro. Hi, bro. What is the name, bro? OBS.
So the manager can make a change
And
for the
streaming
first time in
software
the
name
game
is
here.
OBS, bro. OBS. OBS. Open Broadcast Software.
Wan-Bissaka. Ruben Dias. Ambitious ball here. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one.
We're in for an intriguing second half now. Contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Nicely weighted ball. Look at the space here. Vardiol gets rid without sophistication. Beckenbauer, played out to the right. Bardiol gets over and intercepts. And here's Torres. Donadoni knocks it out wide. Cross neat. He rises.
Shit, bro. Full steam
Good
quality.
try. The outcome
Okay,
could
bro.
so
Thank you,
easily
bro.
have been different.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Manchester United still have the cards to affect this game. And that was very necessary.
Hi, bro. Hi, Rohit, bro.
Donadoni with the short one. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Manchester United have their second corner now.
Yeah, very good job. He positioned himself there.
Mbappe was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
And Park Ji-sung! Oh, it's come loose. Oh, who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given.
Reduce. Ah, yes, bro. Yes, bro. I get it. Chitri, I got it, bro.
Zanetti.
It's my video, bro. Yeah.
And it's Soboslai.
That's good play from him.
Soboslai. He has found the way through. Beckenbauer did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Conte. And Donadoni. And it's Kukçu. Now, who's going to be first to this? No, he's had it taken off him.
Manchester United clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's
Did you
making for
buy
a
Sunil
very
Chitri? Yes,
frantic
bro.
end to this game.
Yeah, that. It's my video, though.
Oh, we expected better, and so did he. No, that's been intercepted. Soboslai. Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Manchester United are making a change now.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Now it's Batistuta. Now it's Park Ji-sung. Now, can they get him away? Park Ji-sung. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. So, third corner of the game. Donadoni is onto this. Rijkaard gets good distance on it. Donadoni gets flagged offside. Not the most accurate pass. The final 5 minutes. And here's Torres.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. Donadoni. Oh, it's come. Oh, he's been caught napping. And that should get the job done. And this is Torres. Big chance!
Oh my god.
Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Conte simply took an age to make his mind up, Peter, when urgency was the single requirement.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Fernando Torres has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident.
Oh, look, Peter, he hasn't learned his lesson. He can't say he wasn't warned.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Conte.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
Wan-Bissaka with the clearance. So that's it. It is all over. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope. Well, the opening day of any competition is special for everyone. A red letter day for everybody here and those of you who have joined us for our live coverage. I hope everybody is comfortably strapped in for the ride. We're sure that this will be a feast of football, irresistible, emotional, a roller coaster for everyone involved. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, you can never emphasise enough just how important it is to have a dependable goalkeeper, and this fella, Emi Martinez, is certainly one that fits the bill. He's one of the characters left in the game nowadays. I mean, people describe him as a little eccentric, and truth be told, he is at times. But I think we need that in the modern game. We need our characters, we need our big personalities, and I'm glad we've got one here.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. And here's Palmer. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That has been slung wide. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Real chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, the way he set himself up was just so clever. No wonder he's disappointed.
Now it's Palmer. Saka. Saka going face to face with his great rival. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Cantwell. Manchester United still without a single shot on target. That'll be a corner. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And now they can spring out of defence. Can he spark a counter here?
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. They've played it short. And he shoots! That is decidedly lacking. And it's Fernando Torres. Tries a measured ball.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get...
Takes a shot! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Half an hour played now. Oh, just skips past his man. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Torres. Rice. Back into the middle. Oh, that's an excellent interception. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Manchester United really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Timber. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Oh, that's a key interception. Palmer. Quality ball. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Torres finds himself offside. And that's it. Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Begden. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Cramped and narrow, that's how it is in the Boca district. These vertical three-tier stands, very much a creation out of necessity, and at the same time, they are what make the Bombonera so unique. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Well, now here is a young man who really does seem to have the whole world at his feet. Lamine Yamal, a player of barely matched potential and indeed of barely matched expectation.
And the inevitable comparisons that go along with that, Peter.
And are those comparisons justified?
Well, from what I've seen of him so far, very much so. There's pace and great technique, but the most outstanding quality about him is his maturity, especially when it comes to making the right decisions. That's what sets him apart, for me anyway.
Paris Saint-Germain finding their passes. Tanaka. Gabriel. Cafu. Played over towards the opposite flank.
That's a great ball cross-field.
And it's Musiala. Tanaka. And it's played into them. He's got tall! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Nagatomo. Can he get on the end of this? He's got away. Well, the movement is slick. The speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Mateus. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! Just off target.
Mbappe certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Well, that has not gone well. Manchester United, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Backward it goes. Driving on and making good progress. It's a pretty loose pass. Zanetti charging forward, the ball at his feet. He can run onto that. Marquinhos promptly onto that, and that is that. Marquinhos cuts it out. Beckham. Oh, that's superb. Goes for a shot! It's hit the upright. Conte. And it's Kaka. And he's had a hit! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
And it's Roberto Carlos. And he decides to cross it. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. And now they can spring out of defence. Roberto Carlos. Tanaka. To Beckham. Paris Saint-Germain looking to pass their way through. Chance, surely! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Roberto Carlos goes short. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Could go all the way here. Oh, he's put a shade too much on that. There will be a throw-in. Cafu. Musiala is herring after that one. Marquinhos. Roberto Carlos. And it's Roberto Carlos. Marquinhos, always a very imposing presence at the back. Cafu. That's Beckham. Rijkaard. And it's Conte.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Musiala. Beckenbauer. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And it's Tanaka. This looks promising. And for a moment, time stood still.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
Tries to get it clear. Oh, well played. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. Paris Saint-Germain get their fourth corner. Rijkaard clears it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Nagatomo is looking to influence the game from out wide. Conte. Now it's Van Basten. Great defending, strong and determined. And it's made its way to him. Can he finish? Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! First blood drawn. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers.
And the first half is done. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
That gets things going for the second half.
Manchester United really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Takes a shot! Oh, taken with style! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Paris Saint-Germain are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Kaká. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Threads one in. Yamal, very much a man of this moment. Good ball, good take. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Nagatomo made a surge from fullback, as it turned out unsuccessfully. No, again there's no way through. And it's Zanetti. Searching pass he's played there. Ah, that's a fine interception. Danger averted for now.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Rijkaard. So we've reached the hour mark. Kaká plays a sharp little ball here. Played out to the right. Nice control. Drives it in. Cleared away. Good read, needed to be. Well, they've got it again. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Hazard picks it up out wide. And here's the chance to counter. Now that's well seen too. Beckham. Rijkaard. And here's Van Basten. Cristiano Ronaldo. And the shot! It's a goal! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here. And the shot! he hits the net! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
It's Van Basten! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Van Basten certainly looked hungry and exciting on the ball. Confidence is at play here.
No way through. Half an hour gone in the second half. That pass has been well intercepted. Out to the right. Mateus. Zanetti gets into some space. And that should get the job done. Yamal. Mateus. Oh, super find. And the flag has stayed down. Zanetti. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Manchester United are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Beckenbauer spots it and intercepts. 5 minutes left on the clock. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. And here's Ribéry. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. And that has been cut short. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And he's going to have his name taken. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort. I do hope it's nothing serious. Not much doubt about who's going to take this one. A real chance then to ease this unpleasant predicament. Oh, smart save. He had plenty to do.
Oh, for the keeper to get down to that was top class, but to actually stop himself from spilling it was exceptional. That's great goalkeeping.
Beckham. Driving forward. Oh, well measured. He's picked his way through. Yamal. Oh, nicely intercepted. Rijkaard. And it's Van Basten. And the referee brings it to a close. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are very good qualities.